Hey guys, welcome to Wine Witter. I'm Gareth, and in this episode we're going to be looking at 3 ways to improve your understanding when it comes to tasting and purchasing wine. Question: have you ever experienced this scenario in a restaurant? Good evening, here's your wine to taste. Hi, sure. I won't, but my friend will. I'm sorry? Oh, yeah, well, it's good. Yeah, I don't know. What? When it comes to sitting down for your meal at a restaurant, tasting the wine can be a nervous time for some people. Essentially, the sommelier or waiter is giving you the chance to taste the wine before purchase to see if it's bad. Did you know that 1 in 12 bottles of wine is meant to be bad? As well as the glass, sometimes they'll offer you the cork to smell. And if you don't know what you're looking for, the pressure's on. As soon as the cork reaches your nose, you should be able to tell whether it's good or bad. If the cork smells of soggy cardboard or has an eggy smell, then this is an indication that your wine is bad. This is known as cork taint, or TCA, which refers to the chemical-based excretion of the fungi on the cork. This is when we refer to a wine as being corked. And contrary to what some people think, it has nothing to do with cork floating around in the wine. The fact is, some corks disintegrate. As with any product, there's a wide variety in quality when it comes to corks, which is why some companies choose screw caps or synthetic corks. After checking the cork, smell and taste the wine in the glass. Make sure when you taste the wine by the glass that those fruit flavors still remain. On occasion, upon opening a wine, some wines may have an unpleasant smell due to volatile acidity, which is like a chemical smell. This can sometimes be sorted by simply decanting the wine, leaving it for 20 minutes, and then coming back. Also, check the color of the wine in the glass. If it's muddied or browned, this could be an indication that the wine is bad. However, the color of some wines will change depending on their age. For example, this Brunello di Montalcino, made by Fattoria dei Barbi, may have a slight orange color, may have bronzed slightly, but that is because this wine is 10 years old. Whereas, this 2016 Gran Selezione Chianti Classico by Marchesi Antinori will have much more of a red color, and as it's younger, will have much more of a lighter aroma and smell of red fruits. Screw caps or corks? Ultimately, this is the decision of the wine producer. Cork is more expensive, whereas screw caps are cheaper. Cork does have its benefits. A bottle that uses a cork will allow enough oxygen to get into the bottle to mature the wine over time. Some white and rosé wines don't drastically mature in the bottle and normally need to be drunk between 2 or 3 years. A lot of New World and East World wines are not high enough in tannins to mature over a long period in the bottle. Hence, they use screw caps. As well as being pricey, cork is much more traditional than screw caps. Obviously, cork producers and wine producers have a shared business interest. The main producers of cork are in the Mediterranean, especially Portugal, but also France and Italy. Hence why a lot of Mediterranean producers will use cork. Ultimately, winemakers' choices are based on finance and tradition. So my advice? Give screw-capped wine a chance. You never know what you might find. Does the price matter? Well, the answer is both yes and no. Of course, it is true to say that a wine from a more high-profile, distinguished producer will be more expensive. The top family-based companies will have the best terroir, the best vines, and the best winemakers. That's not to say that they just make expensive wine. Many companies will make a range of tiered wines with different prices. Perhaps they make a perfectly reasonable lower tiered wine, which you can buy for between £8 and £10, and then they'll make a higher tier wine which will sell for £30 up. However, knowing these tiered prices is only a factor if you know your wines quite well or you're looking for something specific by a specific producer. For many people who are buying their wine at a supermarket or from an online wholesalers, it's important not to judge the wine by its price alone. There are so many wines that are reasonably priced that have a lot to offer. Supermarkets employ teams of wine experts and buyers to go out and purchase good quality, affordable wines for you, the consumer, to purchase. Don't always think that looking at the higher shelf is always going to guarantee you a fantastic wine, because on the middle shelves there'll be plenty of really delicious wine. Inform yourself before you buy it. Technology these days allows you to look up on your phone, read a review, read the tasting notes, so you're more informed before your purchase. It'll give you a quick indication as to whether it contains flavors that you're going to enjoy. In conclusion, it's important to realize that some affordably priced wine is not worth overlooking. Thanks for watching this video. I hope those 3 topics offer some help on how to go about tasting and purchasing wine. Be sure to check out future videos, including some of my favorite wine, the properties of native grapes that makes wine taste so different, and also some of my favorite places to visit. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.